and welcome back to My Whatever. And in case you're new here, my name's Lady, and this is My Whatever, the place where I do whatever I feel like. And today, I'm going to tell you all about my New Year's resolution. But first, if you have been here before, you might have noticed that my hair is different. Yep, that's right. Yellow on top, pink on the bottom, underneath I guess, technically. And it's super cute with the pink hat. Also, there was a haircut involved. Yep. My hair ends there now. It doesn't go all the way down to my hips, and it's got layers. So, I'm super excited about it. Feels a lot lighter, and it takes less time to clean. And the color is beautiful. Back to my resolution. Okay, so, if you watched last year's New Year's resolution, you might know that some of those things happened and some of them didn't, as with most resolutions. Because I had a resolution to upload a chapter every day on my other channel, Lady Audio, link in the description, I did do that, minus the month of February where I unplanned took the entire month off. It's just I was recording videos, and then all of a sudden February came and I wasn't recording videos, and then February ended and I was like, oh, I didn't record. I don't have a reason. It just didn't happen. And I'm not really sure that I was perfectly steady in January just because I was just getting it started. But after that, starting March, I did it, so I count that as a win. I also resoluted to upload one video every week on this here channel, and I didn't quite make that. I mostly did, but every once in a while I skipped a week or two just also I don't really have much excuse for that either. So, I also planned on to open an Etsy store this past year and make some sort of craft, just one item to sell every month, and I didn't do that either, so. But I uploaded chapters and I got an entire series up. I did that. Yay! And I am now starting book 3, which is the final book in the trilogy that I am working on now. Oh, I did hit a goal. I don't remember if it was one of my New Year's resolutions or not, but I did reach a goal. Over this past weekend, my book channel, again, Lady Audio, link in the description, reached 100 subscribers! Woo! I think it's at 104 right now. I think that's where it was a few hours ago. So that was a personal goal that I had, and I'm super duper excited about it. So that went in my good things jar. That actually leads me into my resolution for this year. I don't remember if I had any other resolutions last year. I guess I could go back and watch the video, but they probably didn't happen, considering I don't even remember what they were. So we'll just leave it at that. But anyway, one of my resolutions this year is to hopefully come up with at least one thing for my good things jar per all 3 of us in this household, me, my husband, and Robrat, every month. So by the end of the month, we should all have at least one card in the jar. That's a goal. Because I want to have a lot of things to read at the end of the year. So that's what we're going to do. Well, I'm going to make sure that happens. I'm going to try to make sure that happens. Next thing. Every year, my problem is I have a lot of things to do. And every time I start getting a moment of free time, I give myself something else to do. Because I just don't know how to sit down and relax and do nothing. So, something that I tried to do last year was to have a planner. I think that was one of my resolutions. I definitely failed. Was to have a planner and to use it constantly to sort out what I gotta do and when I gotta do it. I did use that for a few months, and then I lost my planner, and then I just never bought a new one. So by mid-year, all the way on to the end, I was just a mess of not enough time to do way too many things. I am not very good at time management. So this year, I went out and bought myself another planner, identical to the one I had last year. Looks just like this. And get the sticker off of it. Easy peel. Easy peel. It didn't lie. Oh, wait. It lied. Well, that was just bummer. I'll deal with that later. So anyway, it's a nice little planner of all the days. It's a weekly planner, so it's got, you know, lots of room to write things. So like what time I gotta do everything when. So I'm gonna try to actually use that for the entire year. That is a thing. What is that? Thing number 2. Okay. Thing number 3 is I got a notebook journal thing that says follow your dreams. Oh, look how shiny. Isn't that pretty? And it's got a cute little pen to go with it. The cute little pen says things. It says love always, and you click it. Love lot. Oh, not love. Sorry, I can't read back. Laugh lots. Dream big. Be inspired. This is actually a really good pen to go with this book, because what I use this book for is not only just the book. I just threw that. I have sticky notes. I have 4 colors. I am only holding 3 because, well, I have one in pink. I have a pink stack that I just threw when I picked these up. But anyway, so what I'm doing every day is I pick a quote of the day. I go on the interwebs. There is a website that actually does a quote of the day, but I start there. But if I don't like the new quote that day, I will branch out and search for another one. So I pick a quote of the day, and I write it down on the sticky note, and I stick it on my bathroom mirror, and then it's there for the day. And then at the end of the day, I take the sticky note off, and I put it in the journal thingy. See, there was one. I put it in the journal thingy, and then I write what I did in the day. So it's like a diary, but it's not really private because it's what I did that day. So my plan with this, my hope is to be a more positive person, because I feel like if I write about my day, I will be able to pick out the good things that happened, because I don't want to dwell on all the nasty bad things, because that just puts you in a bad mood and makes you sad and grumpy. And I want to be happy in 2018. 2017 wasn't a great year, and I want to fix that. So even on the days, my goal is, even on the days that are really, really bad, I'm going to try to find some good in them and write about it. So that way I know that even on the day that just seemed so awful and so dark and terrible, that there is still good things. That's my plan. And so far I've been doing good. I mean, every now and then I forget. Well, not forget. I get ready to go to bed and I turn the lights out and I go, oh man, I didn't write yet, just because I'm out of habit. Then I'll fill it out the next morning over coffee while Rugrat's getting ready for school. So it still gets done, even if it doesn't get done at bedtime. It still gets done. So I count that. And then I got another book. I'm all about books this year. This one, much like the other one. Actually, these are technically binders, but anyway. This one says, make beautiful things. And it also has a cute little pen. And this one also says things. This says, brighten up the darkness, lighting up our lives. There's more words on this. It's harder to read without. Every friend is special. And like stars in the sky. So, why do I feel like there was a, like, oh, hey, it's like I get it. The other one was just happy phrases, but this one says, like stars in the sky, brightening up the darkness, lighting up our lives, every friend is special, like stars in the sky, brightening up the, I don't know. It goes together like a phrase, I think. Anyway, oh shoot, I didn't mean to throw that. I haven't shown it to you yet. So anyway, the point for this one is, make beautiful things. So I've got pages in here. as well, just like in the other one, because what else would you do with a binder? I mean, if you don't put pages in it. So anyway, this one is we have a lot of home renovations that we plan to do this year, and this is going to be the nice little book where I keep all the little notes and stuff and all the little plans, and like every page is going to be a certain thing, because we're going to do an add-on to the house, and we're going to rip up the carpet on the stairs, and we're going to redo the basement floors and stuff. So, and I got to do that studio of mine, because it's right back to being storage space, because it used to be a shed, and then I started turning it into my studio, and I didn't get anywhere with that. And then the winter came, so it just became storage unit again. So when we start doing the other stuff, we're going to get that done. So anyway, every individual project is going to have a couple pages where we could put notes for what it is we want to do, and how much the stuff that we are buying for the project costs, so that we can just keep track of it all, and maybe shove the receipts in here too. I don't know. So that's what that is. Yeah, those are my things. Also, just like last year, I do plan to continue to put a chapter a day up on my book channel, Lady Audio, link in the description. And I'm going to try even harder to do a video a week on this channel, because I nearly did it last year. I just had a few weeks here and there where it didn't work out. So I know that I got close. I can do it this year. I know that I can. Also, I'm not so sure that my Etsy is gonna happen this year. I'm gonna put that in a thing that I want to do. It's not gonna be in my resolution. I'm not gonna say I'm definitely gonna do this year. I'm gonna try. But a big thing that I'm planning on doing right now is I actually have a friend of mine who he is a writer, and I was talking to him one day, and he let me read the first chapter of his book, and I edited a little bit of it, and he says, hey, have you ever thought about being an editor? So I started thinking about it. So over the next few weeks, I'm actually going to start doing a lot of research on editing, and I'm going to definitely, I'm going to push myself to do this, because that was my quote of the day a few days ago. It says it's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. So as long as I can just get that push, I'll be there. So I'm going to create an account on Fiverr and maybe start my own little book editing business. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be able to do that and quit the job that I currently have. Wouldn't that be great? So anyway, yeah, those are my New Year's resolutions. Well, all my New Year's resolutions all my New Year's resolution combine to be, I want to be a better, more positive, nicer person in 2018. So, and more organized. Better, positive, nicer, organized person in 2018, because I am relatively a mess all the time. Because I can't keep things straight. I am terrible at time management, and I can be a negative Nelly sometimes. And yeah. So, and to be a better person, I'm gonna make sure more things get in the awesome things jar for all of us this year, so that way I can have lots of things for next New Year to read. If you haven't seen my awesome things jar video from last week, please go watch it. I did one last year too. If you want to go find it, I'll try to put that link in the description too. So yeah, I'll go hunt it down for you. And I'm going to actually use my planner this year to keep track of all the things I gotta do and when I gotta do them. I'm gonna use my journal to remind myself that even in the worst days, life is still good. It is still good. And I'm gonna keep track of all those renovations that I need to get done in this house, because once they're done, I just know this place is gonna be perfect. And then I'm gonna start editing, because that could just become a new passion. And for the heck of it, maybe I'll get around to my Etsy. Maybe. We'll see. And that was that. Let me know in the comments below what your New Year's resolutions are. And as usual, please click the like if you liked it. Comment again if you feel like. Subscribe if you want, because I would really appreciate it. And please share with all your friends, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.